What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another MLB 22 The Show Diamond Dynasty video. In today's video, we're going to go over the cheapest, fastest, most efficient way to get the big collection done for 99 overall George Brett. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, do me a favor, help me out. Make sure to go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here because you were searching around YouTube for Diamond Dynasty content, information about the big collection, and you found my video, or maybe it was recommended to you, stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get on into it. I'm gonna try to not sound too repetitive. We've covered this in videos before, but let's go through it real quickly again here now that the collection is out. To get 99 overall George Brett, you're gonna need to collect 16 items. 14 of them are going to be vouchers, 2 of them are going to be players, the 97 overall Babe Ruth, the 96 overall Joe Mauer, and then 14 vouchers. The vouchers come from various programs, and we have a calculator or a spreadsheet that's going to help you keep track of all the cards you need to get to each voucher and to get to these 2 player cards. You collect all 16 items, you're going to get this 99 overall George Brett. We don't need to break down the card. It's extremely good. Probably the best card in the game, in my opinion. Definitely the best hitting card in the game. And there it is. So how do we get these vouchers? What's the cheapest way to do it? What's the most efficient path? Well, if you look at each specific series, so for the Takashi Art series, you don't necessarily need a voucher. You have to collect 8 cards to get the Babe Ruth. The Babe Ruth technically is the voucher, but it's an actual player, so you can use it on your squad. And the same thing with the cover athletes. You need to collect 12 cover athletes to get the 96 Joe Mauer, and that Mauer is going to go into the George Brett collection. Again, that one's not a voucher, it's a player that you can use, but it kind of looks like or counts as a voucher. For every other program, you're going to need to collect a set number of cards. So for prospect cards, you need to collect 40 of them. And if you get 40 of them, you're going to get the prospect voucher. If you go back over to the George Brett collection and you scroll down, or actually scroll over, there is the prospect voucher. So that would be one of the 16 items you need to get George Brett. Now, maybe you guys can help me out in the comments section about this one. If you look through all the programs on here, there is the Future Stars one in here, and they actually have a voucher for Future Stars, but you don't necessarily need this because if you look in the George Brett collection, there's no voucher or picture here for Future Stars. I mean, I looked through it like 80 times, I don't see it. So don't worry about Future Stars. It's mainly based off of all of the new cards that just came out yesterday anyway. So that was all the information that most of you probably already knew. So what are we going to introduce in this video? We're not even really introducing it, we're updating it, and that's going to be my big collection calculator. So here it is. The link can be found in the description of this video. It's also going to be a pinned comment in the comment section of this video. Number 1 rule, very important here, please pay attention, and it says it right there on the screen as well. You must go to File and make a copy to edit this yourself. So the data that you're going to see when you click that link is what I have, my collection count, my card count. You want to keep track of your own binder or your own, collection, and you're going to want to edit this spreadsheet because this basically is telling us what we need to get George Brett done. So we're just going to go through one of the programs and use it as an example. I will go over to Prime Cards. So let's go back into game, and as we can see here, for Prime Cards, you need 10 of them to get the the George Brett, I almost called him Greg, the George Brett collection voucher. So there's a total of 10 cards we need from the Prime series, and there are a grand total of 12 Prime cards. So you don't need all 12, you only need 10 of 12. If we go back over to the spreadsheet and look towards the bottom here, we have 9 total Prime cards that we own. This is what you would own where it says My Card. So you would actually update this section on what you have. The total number of cards, you don't want to touch this. Don't change it. You can if you want. I don't know how often I'm going to update it. It's really just helpful for the percentage of cards from each series, so you can kind of get an idea. This was better when the collection wasn't out yet, and it was more like prep work. Now that we know the exact number of cards we need, the total card section doesn't matter a ton, but if you want to keep up to date and basically prepare for the next big collection, the percentage might matter a little bit. You're going to want to get in like the 90% for each category. So again, we have 9 Prime cards out of a total of 12. So we have 75% of the Prime cards in game. Now, the big thing here is that we need 10 of them for the Brett voucher. And this spreadsheet does the calculations for you. So I mean, you know, we have 9 of them, we need 10, so we know the math there is that we need one more. But it auto updates for you. So say we get the 10th prime card, we type in 10 here, you're going to see that this now adjusts and say 0. So once I get 10 prime cards, I know I got everything I need for the voucher. Now, most of you probably have a combination of non-sellable and sellable cards amongst all of these various programs for the vouchers. I would use this spreadsheet and try to get all of your number needed categories down to 0 before you actually start collecting them. Because if this is going to take you a week or a couple weeks or a month, you don't want to collect cards that might have, you know, like from a certain series. Let's go back to the game here and just use it as an example. So I'll go to awards, right? I believe I have all of the cards. Actually, I don't. I have 8 of the 10 awards. I don't have any sets done. But say hypothetically I had, you know, all of the cards I needed from the award winners, and I have like the Robbie Ray I can actually sell if I wanted to, Will Myers also, Adam Duvall. Say like 2 weeks from now, a new program came out that gave you an award card, but it was a non-sellable card. I don't want to collect one of these if I don't necessarily need to. If maybe down the road, I'm going to get a card from this program that's already non-sellable, we rather collect that one. So again, I wouldn't collect anything for a voucher until you go to this spreadsheet of your own and you got zeros in that right-hand column across the board. That's when you want to start doing the collecting, because once you collect the card, you can no longer sell it, and you might be able to sell off some of these cards that you might not need. You might need, you know, you need them now, but maybe on down the road when more programs and more cards come out, you might not need them at that point. Let's now talk about what you want to do to get cards that you need, and there's various ways you can go about it. So I'm going to use my postseason collection as an example. Again, if I go back to my spreadsheet here, postseason's at the top. There's a total of 14 of those cards. I have 11 of them, so I have 78.5% of the total postseason cards in the game, but you only need 12 out of the 14 right now to get the voucher. I have 11, so I need 1 left. Once I get the 12th card, I would put in 12 here, like I showed you a moment ago. It's going to go to 0. I'm done with that. I'm not going to do the collection yet, but I can just move on and tackle the next one, whether it's veteran or breakout or rookie, you know, the ones that I'm kind of close to. But to get that 12th card, what do we do? Do we spend our stubs? How do we get these cards? So there's a couple different ways you can go about it. I'm scrolling through here. There's only 12 of them. I know the Oral Hershiser was I believe, a ranked seasons reward. Dante Bichette was a events reward. I don't remember where Whitey Ford came from. The cool thing here is that you can hit triangle on any card or Y on Xbox, and if you tab over with R1, you can go to locations, and in some situations, it's going to show you where this card can be found. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with like older cards, but you can see, for example, here with the Dante Bichette, it shows that you can either buy it off the market or you can get it as an event reward. We're going to show you a bunch of packs that you can go through and earn, whether it's online or offline play, to earn cards from these various programs. The Whitey Ford one is actually going to come from the Future of the Franchise program that's going on right now. There's a ton of Legends and Flashback packs that you can earn for the AL and NL, and it features a ton of diamonds, like 85 to 89 overall diamonds from the various programs. So, you know, I could go in and spend my stubs on buying one of these 3 cards that I need to get the 12 cards for the voucher, or I can go out and grind and get them. And I would say try not to spend your stubs on anything if you don't have to. Now, this collection is very, very, very expensive to do right now. I felt pretty good about being prepped for it, and I'm still nowhere near close. I didn't point it out, but if you look under the number needed category there, or column, you can see I need 93 cards to get this done, so I am way far away. Let's go through some of the things that you can do just by playing the game to earn these various cards. So number 1 is the brand new program. I'm not going to break down the entire program in detail, because we've done that in like 2 different videos almost now. But within this Future of the Franchise program, you're going to see these Flashback and Legend packs. These are choice packs here. There's an AL1 and an NL1, and if you scroll through them, it's actually a 3-round pack. So you get 3 of these cards, and you're going to get enough of these packs. I think you get 3 or 4 of these packs to the point where you're going to earn every single one of these cards. So if you're a couple All-Stars short, I mean, look at all of the All-Star cards you can get from this pack. And you're going to earn these just naturally by playing the game. There's more of them here that you're going to earn. There's postseason, second half, breakout, veteran, all-star. There's everything. So this program does a very good job of giving you a bunch of those cards from those, you know, those various programs that you need cards from for the big collection. If we scroll down a little bit further, again, we don't need the future of the franchise cards right now, but there is a nice little reward in here that I kind of missed. I'm going to stop here for a moment. I'll get back to what I was just saying. There's also a cover athletes pack, so if you're short on the cover athletes cards, you're going to get one within this program. But if you look, there's faces of the franchise packs that are in here, and they start around the 4,000 XP mark, so we need 27 of these. A lot of you might be short on these. They're pretty cheap. They're like 10, 11, maybe 12,000 stubs on the marketplace, but you can earn another 6 of them for free just from this program alone. So you kind of want to keep that in your inventory here. Don't go out and spend your stubs when you don't need to. I'm going to get 6 more of these. They're choice packs. I get to pick the ones that I want. If I go back to my spreadsheet and I take a look here for faces of the franchise, right, I have 16 out of the total 30, so I got 53.33%. We need 27. We need 11 more, but we know we're getting 6 more of those from these 6 free packs along the way, grinding out these future of the franchise program missions and whatnot. So we're really only going to need 5 of them, but this is just an example of places that you can go to try to get these various cards. And if you scroll through, it's not guaranteed you're going to get a card out of here, a diamond out of here, but there's headliners packs. We might get lucky and get this All-Star Willie Mays. That's going to go towards our All-Star count. If you scroll down a little bit further, 600,000 XP, you get an Always Intense pack here. There's some very valuable cards in here, even at the lower tier cards. Like there's a Prime Al Leader there, a Prime Brad Hand. We got an award winner, Will Myers. They're like 11, 12, 13, maybe a little bit more, 1,000 stubs on the marketplace. But you're going to earn this pack eventually. You might get lucky and get the big round. These are more expensive and harder to get cards. But you kind of want to just kind of future-proof for these. Don't go out and start buying Prime cards when you know you're going to get your shot at least one there, or an Award, Sig, or All-Star card with the 3 coming from the rare round. So just train yourself to look for these rewards, because I don't have enough time to go through each and every program. Big Dog packs are another one that are very good, even if you don't get the rare round. We got All-Star Breakout and Prospect in the rare round, but then in the non-rare round, which you're more likely to get, there's more Prospect, All-Star, Breakout, Veteran, another Prospect. These cards are like 4,000 or 5,000 stubs, but they start to add up after a while. You don't want to start spending stubs unnecessarily when there's a bunch of free packs and content you can earn just by simply playing the game. So tons of rewards within the featured program, but then also if you go to other programs here, and we can just take a single program like the Nike City Connect for the Rockies, we got an All-Star Charlie Blackmon in here that you can earn. If you need an All-Star card, you're going to get one from there. Lou Gehrig, same thing. All-Star Selvey, there's an All-Star Lou Gehrig, and that's just, you know, a small portion of it. Definitely need to do your May monthly awards. Tops Now is a requirement from that whole for the George Brett collection. Again, going back to my spreadsheet, Tops Now, I have 17 out of a total of 34. I only have 50% of them. We need 33 of the 34 for the Brett voucher. Again, I need 16 more. But the good thing is, and I guess it might not be a good thing, but I have to grind and I can get all of these Tops Now cards for free. So please don't go out and spend unnecessary stubs on cards like this. And then monthly awards is another thing that's going to get you a voucher. That program is going to update on Tuesday. Jim Rice is part of it, but a ton more monthly awards cards are going to be coming out for the May monthly awards program. And you can scroll through pretty much any program, Big Dog program. There's a cover athletes program where you get a cover athlete card. There is a ton of various cards from various programs that you're going to get through all of these. Not only that, you got online play, which I know can be a little bit more sweaty, but if you look at events, the key to events right now are these rewind packs. Events give you good diamond cards, like you get a 93 second half Cliff Lee, you get a second half Jimmy Rollins at 15 wins on the current event that expires on Tuesday. But in between that, you get headliners packs with your chance at a prime Jared Weaver. You got a headliners pack here with a chance at the breakout Ralph Kiner. You also get rewind packs, so this contains all types of series of cards. If I look back at my spreadsheet, right, I knew that I needed, what was it, a postseason card that we talked about in the beginning of the video? Remember that Dante Bichette? Well, eventually, once I get my next rewind pack, I can go in and pick this Dante Bichette, and that's going to be one of the cards that's going to help me get a voucher for George Brett. So events are really good for headliners packs, rewind packs, and just the general rewards that you get. and we're getting introduced to rewind packs within ranked seasons right now. Remember that Oral Herstizer that I needed? If you take a look at the play rewards, which are based on the number of innings you play, there's a rewind pack for pennant. So there's a bunch of different rookies and veterans in here. There's a current pennant race that contains breakouts and rookies. And if we look at the World Series rewards, here are the rewinds. There's a milestone, a second half for Jorge Posada, Cal Ripken. I need another milestone card. I want to try to grind the innings to get this Dontrelle Willis rather than spending the stubs on the marketplace. More cards here, award winners. We got Takashi Art, Breakout, All-Star. So events are really, really good. And then finally, Battle Royale is a great one because Battle Royale within this program, it contains a bunch of those lower overall cards, which, yes, are super inexpensive. I mean, we're talking 2,000-3,000 stubs on the marketplace, possibly even being cheaper. But if you haven't earned these cards, they're pretty easy to get to from the BR program. We got a couple rookies and veterans here. There's a silver pack that contains some tops now and rookie and breakout. There's a gold pack down the road here, and it's going to contain rookies, all-stars, veterans. So look through your various online programs as well as the offline programs to earn this content. But the majority part of the video, or the big reason I made this video, is to introduce you yet again to this calculator that's going to keep track. So anytime you earn a new card, whether it's postseason, rookie, tops now, faces of the franchise, whatever, you just update the My Cards column. It's going to do all of the rest of the math for you, and it's going to tell you the number of cards you need for each series to get a voucher for each one. And we're 93 cards away from George Brett. Hopefully that number is going to shrink very soon. We're going to get back to grinding right now. Thank you for watching the video. I hope it helped out. Don't forget to go to File and make a copy on the spreadsheet. My name's Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.